Putting the accused.
Even though only 2 people on the roof deck did alive, I can swear to that.
If anything had happened while we were sitting, don't you think one of the other of us would have noticed?
No, they fell from the sky. So he was dropped out of a fucking hot air balloon.
In any case, neither of us knew the first thing about the victim. We had no reason to kill the man.
Scout was shut the entire time. I tell you, we couldn't possibly opened it.
Oh, well, there's something there.
You're so sure the victim fell through the skylight. Where's the proof?
And a press is A?
Press is
Y?
L.
L?
I must say, listening to this testimony, it's somewhat hard to imagine.
Let's give it here.
I wanna play.
Okay, fine.
How either witness could have performed any been left intact on this open rooftop deck, without the other noticing forthwith. That's right, you see?
We're innocent, I tell you.
Although logically, of course, the argument falls down if the 2 of you are in collusion with one another.
What?
Huh?
According to investigations by Scotland Yard, the 2 witnesses share no common dealings.
Ah, well, I don't trust coppers any more than I trust the stinking rich. I like this guy. I actually like this guy. Something doesn't feel right here. The trial is going in our favor, really. So why do I feel so uneasy? I mean, you still got 5 votes to the guilty side, so...
Counsel of the defense, over to you. Your cross-examination, please.
Oh, yeah, my lord. My lord. Me lord. Okay. Yeah. If this doesn't work, I will fucking press everything you say. Neither of us knew the first thing about the victim. We had no reason to kill the man. Skylight was shut the entire time, I tell you. That is a fucking... Whoa. Too far back.
Save to come.
Shh!
Time travel.
It's only because I'm not super confident on this. The testimony.
Because you haven't actually found the thing.
The testimony clearly contradicts the evidence.
No.
Fuck!
1 second.
Zoom.
What was that? I was middle. I have to go.
Whoa, what was that? No time travel here.
Hold it!
Are you quite certain about that? That the skylight was shut the entire time?
I'm going to lose my block with you in a minute.
He's gonna lose his rag with you in a minute. That's what he said.
Hey, look for yourself. Go on. You see? It's shut fast now, just like it was on that night.
So does, of course, a fella the size of Mr. Mason could likely break through it at all, still and all.
What?
I said, what? What? In the pot? Just looking at the size of the thing, you understand?
Now, you hold on there a minute, sir. The size of the thing means nothing.
So, can we get the fucking carriage driver in here and ask him which seat the Mr. Mason took? Because I feel like that would clear a lot of this up. Which seat did he take? Like, the carriage driver... You know what? I think he did it. Because he hid way too much information here for his own good. Let's stop biting our cane, shall we? I was riding the omnibus on another occasion when, well, I broke wind. Loudly. What the fuck? I shocked myself with it as it happens.
Why?
This isn't an unexpected confession, Mr. First.
Oh, I just mean to say, well, the point is, I tried to open the skylight. Oh.
He was inside.
But just my luck, I couldn't make it budge. The stench was terrible. He just leans over and goes, Oh, that was a little stronger than I thought it would be. Let me just open this up. Oh no. Oh god, no. Oh no. Oh no. Everyone was looking daggers at me, sir. I would just right this room. Dude. That's disgusting.
I mean,
yeah, that's disgusting. He's just like he like leans over.
It was silent but deadly. No, you said it was loudly.
You're expecting me to sentence you? Oh no, sir. The point is, the skylight can't be opened. I tried when I was inside the cabin of shame. What do you got? What do you got for me, Laius?
That's how she got in, as she climbs on top and slips through the...
Maybe, yeah. Do you have something to say about that, Miss Lestrade? I think I think I do. Think I do. Miss Lestrade. Shut up. I heard you the first time. It opens. Skylight. That is what we're talking about, right? Oh no. All them skylights open dead easy. More easily than you can load that weapon. That's a lie, I tell you. Otherwise, when I broke in, you can't do it from inside, you mug. Huh? Look, a few weeks ago, I was up on the roof deck of one of them drags. And I had a great haul. I mean, I had pussies come out my ears. Miss Lestrade, this is not the forum to be eulogizing on the subject of your criminal activities. Well, anyway, I had a bit of scare. When I lifted the last bloke's purse, he got wise to me. My form was surrounded me so I couldn't knock off the post and leg it. So...
She was on top of the...
No. So what happened? So all four of them surrounded you? What happened from there?
She's not legal.
Oh, so what I did was I used the skylight. I opened the catch and jumped right there. What? Yeah, I catch for them skylight sits on the top side. That's why I can't open them from the cabin. The skylight opens from the roof deck? Bailiff? Climb up to the roof of the omnibus once and verify the witnesses' claims.
What do you expect me to do? I don't even know. I just saw this thing like 20 minutes ago.
It's I, the bailiff. I did it. Oh my hat. Oh no, who got a fucking shoot you around here? Did show you?
Is it you, Mr. Vampire?
I am no vampire. It appears that the street girl statement is quite true. I don't believe it. The skylight opens. And from the roof deck, Mr. Naruto. This could be the clue we've been looking for. Get the skylight, please. Well, counsel for the defense, please continue with your cross-examination. Can we set them in that as evidence, please? So the skylight opens. Perhaps I should investigate for myself. Oh my god, it was like the first thing we tried!
We are too smart for the game.
Yes, let's just do it. Investigate the carriage. We should be able to open it. Yay! You can certainly see the inside the carriage through this opening, that's for sure. Yes, and there's a lamp in the enclosed cabin. Oh, does this not even do anything? Oh, shit.
Go back and turn around, look through the other side.
Huh? Oh, into the omnibus?
Omnibus, yeah.
Like, open it up, look through this side?
There's blood.
Are you fucking kidding me? So this is the roof back. Oh no! How did you figure that out, Kristen?
Objection.
Hey, shut the fuck up! Oh no!
Yeah, I don't think you clicked on it right. Nick, your butterfingers are gonna kill somebody.
Butterfingers. Don't you lay a finger on my butterfinger.
I'll lay a ring on it instead. That's not a butterfinger.
No, that's not.
That's a whole
Butterfinger.
crunch
That's
bar.
Objection.
What? I did it again. Fuck.
Nick!
I meant to look at it. I promise. Look at the look at this photo bus. Omnibus. Look at this omnibus. Alright, 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 alright.
You're gonna have to open it again.
I'm gonna have to open it again. Oh my god. This is so simple, guys. Come on. Alright, 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 alright. Shit. Do I have to go inside the cabin? Let's do that then. Let's go inside the cabin. Look from the inside. How did the blood get on the ceiling? Spider culprit, spider culprit. That's whatever a spider culprit does. Why did I have to kick someone like you through, certainly, Mr. Naruto? Why someone like me? Ah! What is it? Look! It's here! Look at it! There's blood! What if the omnibus was painted red? But only in this very specific section. Surely, it can't be unrelated to the case, can it? Yay! Yay! We did it! God damn it! Ah, yay! Yes, finally! Here's my proof, fucker! Literally the exact same thing I showed you twice before. On the night in question, the victim was fatally stabbed in the stomach, and immediately afterwards, the victim's body was pushed through the skylight into the cabin below. Those are the facts, and the irrefutable proof. It's the omnibus! What?
Your police.
That's
saw it.
humbug!
He was clearly right there.
You got part of the evidence! No, you can't. I mean, we didn't do it, I tell you. It's impossible. Irrefutable proof here in this courtroom. That's unheard of. Unheard of! Capture taken! We'll need that for later. My lord. I believe everyone will appreciate a little clarification from your home. Well, the clarification is my wife is a genius, and you can't ever hide anything from her because she's always 2 steps ahead of everybody else.
I'm barely in this game.
Where-
Not very good in real life.
Where exactly with it? You are always like this, though. Like, anytime there's a story going on, D&D, Phoenix Wright, fucking Zero Escape sometimes. Give me the toesies. Give me the toesies. I was gonna say, don't you not like Irish accents? But then I was like, nah, I think it was French.
It's French.
Yeah, you don't like the French.
Oh, I am a pedophile.
Oh.
Sorry, that's what it sounds like. I'm sorry, French people.
We're attacking within the omnibus as this evidence to which you allude. Dude. Wait, what? Do we have to point this out again?
Yes.
Are you fucking serious? We just had to point it out from the inside before.
For ourselves. Now we have to show everyone else.
Oh my god! We just did this! Ah! That's blood! Oh my god! What is this? What is this whole thing here?
Got it.
There he is! I got it! By Jupiter, there is that blood? Ah! I think you are discharging.
Oh, I think my period's starting.
The bloodstain proves 2 things. My fingers are covered in blood. The second is that the skylight of the omnibus was open. What? And secondly, the victim was already bleeding when he fell through the opening. Are you looking for something?
Where's my underwear?
I don't have it. What did you do with it?
You fiend! Huh?
I wasn't expecting this to happen until next week.
Well, it could be a different kind of discharge. Maybe?
Did they do that to me? Nah, I would have had more sharper pain. Maybe not.
Alright.
Oh my! And so it follows that Mr. McGilded, who was inside the enclosed cabin himself at the time, cannot possibly be guilty of this crime. No! You know, you convinced me. I'm changing my verdict. Hola, hola. Oh, but blood was sprayed up there when the fellow was stabbed inside the cabin. It only found its way to that one particular spot on the skylight, sure, and that would be very convenient.
What?
So the banker tried to say that the blood sprayed onto the skylight when he was stabbed. And let's keep it in mind that the skylight catch can only be unfastened from the roof deck. I myself wouldn't have been able to open now, would I? But there's no way to know for certain, is there? If the gent really fell through the skylight, I mean. Why don't you have a good look at the floor of the cabin between the two seats, Mr. First? 'Tis all too plain, if you see. There's the aftermath that shows the poor fella dropped from a fair height there, right there, so it is. What? No. But it can be. It's all... lies. Hold it. My fellow jury members. I think we can all agree that this is clear proof of the defendant's innocence, can't we? I believe we can, yes, sir. It's clear to me now where the filthy rubbish can be found in this courtroom. Sam. So, they thought they could pull over the wall on my eyes, did they? I won't tolerate any of the guild carriages being sullied with blood. I won't tolerate it. Oh, I always knew that nice gentleman who gave us that delightful park couldn't have done such a thing. Yeah, you always knew. That's why you've changed your vote twice now. On three, then, everyone. On 2, 3.
Objection!
Shut the fuck up! I will not lose this stupid case. A chilling performance, Mr. McGilded. Oh, and what would you be referring there to there now, Lord Venzix? It's Lord. A bloodstain on the frame of the cabin. Such evidence is null and void. What? Why? For one extremely simple reason. That smear of blood never existed. What? Are you talking about? It's there for all to see and it's clearly blood. It is ketchup. I personally attended Scotland Yard's investigation of the omnibus. The officers involved went over the carriage with a fine-tooth comb. And they spilled some hot dog on with ketchup on it. So I can state with absolute certainty, no such smear of blood existed in the carriage. At least not until this trial began. But are you suggesting, Lord Jean Van Dijk, that this stain of blood was fabricated, my lord? Yes, and while this court has been in session. No! Fuck! We were so close. What a palaver. I must say I didn't expect such crude reasoning from a prosecutor of your standing, Lord Van Dijk. But I'm Magnus McGilded, a fellow known all over the capital for his defiant contributions to a public life. I don't take kindly to slander, and I'll fight it to the bitter end. Even if it's rolling off the tongue of the Reaper of the Bailey. Mr. McGill, I realize that this is your first appearance in court as the accused. However, I am well aware of your involvement behind the scenes in a great many affairs of dubious nature. You're very adept when it comes to avoiding getting your own hands dirty. And each time it happens that the case you're involved in is investigated, you adapt the facts. Adapt the facts? What does that even mean? I need another glass of wine for this shit. When you weigh the force on the side of Mr. McGill, it's however ill-gotten it may be. Nothing is impossible. Tampering with evidence, manipulating the scene of a crime, bribing witnesses. It's exactly what a prosecutor does. I toast your ability to concoct the most convenient of stories, sir. That Lord of Six. This will not do to be sure. Will it now, counsel? Oh, no, of course not. I think it is fair to say this does all sound like a rather far-fetched excuse by a desperate man. The button on the skylight didn't exist, you say. Do you got any proof of that? But if yous will all cast your minds back, it's not true that the omnibus there has been in the courtroom the entire time? How could anyone have put a smear of blood on it without the world and his wife seeing?
What a smoke bomb.
Isn't that right now, counsel? They're gonna make me do it, yeah. The omnibus has been in full view the entire time that court has been in session. My learned friend. Here's to hearing your opinion on this matter in your own words. As you wish. Could someone have tampered with the omnibus during this trial? If you're asking me, I think it could have been possible. Unfortunately, yes, as a defense lawyer, it's my job to advocate for the defendant as best as I can. But still, I feel as there's something even more important at stake here. There is no evidence to suggest that the defendant did as my learned friend suggests. However, in terms of having the opportunity to carry out the alleged tampering, there is one possibility. Oh!
Your gracious. Explain yourself, counsel. Why do I have to do it? The prosecution brought out the idea.
Yeah, why do I have to do everything?
Yes, there is. It seems my learned
Nipponese friend has no intention of running from this deceit. I'm sure everyone still remembers clearly the recess that we were forced to take. As a result of the smoke grenades fired by the witness, currently at the stand, Miss Gina Lestrade. Bang. What is going on? Be careful, Mr. Naruto. Cover your face. Be left. Don't let the accused escape. Secure the omnibus. And clear the courtroom. The courtroom was filled with smoke, and everyone was thrown into confusion. All of us were made to leave this chamber. In that brief interval, under the veil of smoke and in all the chaos, it could have been possible to steal inside the omnibus. And the person that did so would still be inside there.
Well, no, they would still have blood on their hands.
Are you wise? What are you trying to pull, you rotten feckless gouger? Feckless? Gouger? You're supposed to be defending me. 'Tis a wicked plot. 'Tis a plot to undermine me, so it is. Shut the fuck up. Whatever you think this is, it changes nothing. The facts are the same. After this courtroom was evacuated earlier as a result of the smoke grenade, a number of inconsistencies materialized in relation to the omnibus. Inconsistencies such as? To start with, the storage compartment underneath the rear passenger seat. It is empty. When the police investigated the omnibus, this compartment was full of the driver's items. Secondly, we have the smear of blood on the edge of the skylight, and as I have said, this was not present at the start of the trial this morning. Unfortunately, Lord Von Zeeks, no one is able to corroborate your claims. That's true.
When the omnibus was first wheeled out, both the storage compartment and the skylight were shut. What?
They were both shut, so nobody knew.
No, they weren't. We looked in the storage compartment. We saw the shit in there.
But they were still shut. You had to open it yourself.
Whatever.
Accordingly, I'm afraid to say, we cannot establish with any certainty if this evidence is the result of tampering or not.
Indeed, my lord. No doubt there was not a single person who saw fit to verify such things. What do you think? Sorry? About the omnibus. Is there anything else unusual about the omnibus? Do I have an inkling or do I have no idea?
I think we have an inkling.
Well, me. Oh, I can do that better. Ladies and gentlemen of the court, we have a Woomy.
Yes, counsel?
There is one further inconsistent. Oh no, it's gonna make me point it out. A mark that surely could not have been present at the start of the trial.
What?
What in the devil's name are you gonna say now? If you dare to betray me, Yellow Mag, you'd better start watching your back.
Silence, Miss Gilda. Mr. Gilda.
God damn it!
Hmm.
Damn
The
it!
court awaits the defendant's clarification.
Whoa. I have to turn off the cameras? This trial keeps swinging one way or the other. I have no idea what's the truth and what's deception. What am I supposed to believe here?
I shall have to ask you to elaborate, counsel. What's the pointed question?
Oh, God. Is it the bloodstain? It has to be the bloodstain, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it can't...
The bloodstain on the floor? Did we
hold
notice
on.
the bloodstain on the floor?
What's that?
It's gotta be... It can't be the... Well, I guess it could be. I don't remember seeing this one on the floor. I'm gonna try it. If we consider that the victim fell through the skylight onto the floor of the cabin, you would certainly expect to find signs of blood where he landed. But as far as I recall, this bloodstain on the cabin floor was not there when the omnibus was first brought into the council. Fuck. This is not good.
I think he did it. I think we're defending a guilty man.
Oh, shit.
And we're not here to impress the first guy. We're here to impress this guy.
Yeah. Gimme. Whatever.
Good Lord. Yes, I do believe you're correct, counsel.
Well said. Although, as advocate for the defense, one might say that that was a very careless slip of the tongue.
I'm not an advocate for the defense. I'm an advocate for the truth.
I believe that bloodstain on the floor is a decisive piece of evidence. But if the question is whether the evidence is genuine, or whether it was unlawfully fabricated by someone, I feel compelled to admit that there's at least a possibility that the evidence is fake.
Yes, this one is good. I will let him suck my cock.
His trial is over. Mr. McGilded,
I've done everything I possibly can to cooperate with the court, but 'tis all over now. But you're the defendant. 'Tis over, I tell ye. Memory, recollection, what people think they saw. 'Tis all a nonsense. Facts are what counts, and the fact is that bloodstain is there now. Well, and over the course of this desperate trial, long and extremely drawn out as it has been, that good-for-nothing Reaper of the Bailey has failed to present any decisive evidence at all. I'm scandalized, so I am. I thought I'd better Lord Van Zeeks. Well, me lord? I must concur with the defendant. The unaffirmed recollections of an individual cannot stand as evidence. At this moment in time, the particular bloodstain in question is very much in existence, and in the absence of any credible method by which to prove its alleged previous non-existence, I regret to say that it would be improper for this trial to continue. Your lordship can't be serious. Lord Van Zeeks, what is your position? The prosecution, my lord, has no further witnesses or evidence to present. Very well. In that case, as I believe we have explored every possible avenue in this matter, I shall proceed to my education. As a formality, I am of course obliged to confirm with the defense first. What formality? As things stand at the moment, it would seem that Mr. McGilded will be found not guilty. Which would mean we've won. Is that really the right outcome here? Is it really alright for the trial to come to an end now, with all these unexplained inconsistencies? Counsel for the defense, your closing statement, please. Yes, my lord. The defense believes...
You didn't pay me to do anything.
Yeah, I don't know here. I don't know what the right move is. The defendant could be guilty. I'm here in this courtroom today to advocate for the defense of my client, Mr. McGilded. However, at this moment in time, I cannot in all good conscience attest fully to the defendant's innocence. What are you saying, man?
Possibility that the girl did it. And he's still covering up for her.
Maybe. What are you saying, man? Without any question, there is no conclusive evidence to the proof that the defendant is guilty. However, there is also no conclusive evidence to prove that he is innocent. Good. Good gracious me! Order! Order! This is unprecedented behavior, counsel. Defense lawyer, calling the accused innocence into question. Are you of sound mind? Well, 'twas a grand decision to appoint you as my lawyer, so it was. A grand decision indeed. What? I must say, I didn't expect quite such an exciting spectacle at the end there, but still. Here, have this for your troubles. Ah. Your job here is done, fella, and some fine work you've done, so you have. What do you mean? 'Tis just as the right honorable gentleman so succinctly put it before. The trial can't go on anymore. And your closing statement there was, how did he put it now? Nothing more than a formality. Wah! Ah. I really don't know what to make of all this. Was the evidence we've seen genuine, or was it fake? His lordship would be fuming. Any unsightly rubbish should be disposed of properly, as I said. Stinky rich are always guilty of something. Mark my words. I feel terribly ashamed that I ever doubted that lovely man who gave us the lovely park. Now that proceedings have unfolded in this way, I'm compelled to declare a premature end to this trial. Furthermore,
The court must accept the defendant's plea. I thank you kindly, my lordship. I hereby pronounce the verdict of this court. And we'll find out next time. On Side by Side Plays. I'm Shikuquaza. Thank you for joining me for this cliffhanger. Join us next time as we figure out what the verdict is, or if anybody's going to choose to object to it. That would be weird. I don't know why that would happen, but we'll find out, I suppose.